Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
This your girl, Toya.
And this is
the Be Different Podcast.
Solomon back again here with my mom.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Toya.
Oh yeah, man, as y'all can see, we back again with another video. But before we get into the video, y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast. All Be Different Podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Go follow us on our social media pages. Instagram @_BeDifferentPodcast, X @_BeDifferentPod, TikTok BeDifferentPod_clips. And y'all already know y'all can follow us on YouTube, Be Different Podcast. And if you would like to sponsor an episode or like to be a guest, you can always contact us at BeDifferentPod06@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, man. Now that we got that all out the way, y'all can see we got two new faces on the podcast, man. So we're gonna let them introduce themselves before we get this episode started. Start with you first.
Okay, so my name is Jada Rich. I'm from Ripley, Mississippi, and also the host of Hoops and Headspace.
I'm Octavius Gray from Blue Mountain, Mississippi, but I go by Tay, and I'm the co-host of Hoops and Headspace.
Okay, nice to meet y'all. Glad to have y'all on the podcast.
Thank y'all for coming
We
on.
appreciate it. We
appreciate
appreciate it.
Okay. As y'all just said, y'all the owner and host and co-host of Hoops and Headspace. So just give the viewers, a little backstory, a little background, and the backstory of what Hoops and Headspace is.
So it's a podcast. Our slogan is it's a podcast where sports and mental health intersect.
Mm-hmm.
We just like to talk about more of the mental mindset behind the athlete, behind the parent, behind the mentor, whatever, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk more about like stats and stuff. We want to know like if you was that bucket getter, you know what I'm saying, what you have to do mentally in that moment, you know what I'm saying, or stuff like that. So we like to look a little deeper, a little more behind the scenes of the game.
Okay.
I was forced into it. So I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
We go way back, but yeah, I was forced into it. So
yeah, when I came up with the concept, like when I first started and I came up with the concept, I was like looking for a co-host, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I felt like it would be better with somebody. Mm-hmm. And like at first, like, would nobody do it? And like I had been bugging him. I asked him like a bunch of times, you know what I'm saying? And so he finally, agreed at some point.
she came to my house and put something against my head and was like, "You got to do it." So the rest is history, and it's where we at now. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, you said it was hard for you to find a co-host. Do you think it was hard for you to find a co-host because of the topics you wanted to discuss? Because you just said, you discussed the mental health behind the sports world. Do you think people were scared to approach that topic, or they just weren't interested in it?
No, like the people that I approached, they were interested just because, like, I was kind of careful about who I approached because I wanted to be somebody that was like-minded anyway. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't necessarily that they didn't like the topic, but they were like-minded like me in the fact, like, I'm not big with cameras. Like, if you go and look, like, my mama tell you, like, with me being my age, I'm not big with my phone. Like, before we started doing this, like, I ain't really posting on social media or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was never big on that. So a lot of my friends, they not either. So a lot of them didn't like the concept of being stuff like that. Like the idea, just not the camera and stuff like that.
Okay. So with her not being tech savvy, are you the tech person?
Ooh, absolutely not. I give credit where credit is due. I show up, do my job, but she is the heart and soul of Hoops and Headspace. The editing is sound quality, that's all Jada.
Okay.
You know, so I give flowers where, but no, I'm not the.
Me, I just come up.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
you
show
know,
up and
just show.
talk.
Yeah, that's
Just
what
show up and
I
talk.
feel
That's
like.
what
I feel like that's what I do, and
Yep.
yeah,
But he
what
don't know. I
bring to
appreciate that, and it balances out.
it balances. Yeah.
And I definitely agree with you. Like when you said you felt like it'd be better with more than one person. Cause when I started out myself, I was thinking, I can do it myself, but it's better to have somebody else because it's different opinions, and like you get to have that back and forth conversation and that argument, and that's just better, overall, just for the flow.
Of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
And you can bounce ideas off of
Yep.
each other. I mean, it keeps the conversation
It
going,
does.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
That's
Man.
good, yeah.
But going to the outline, like I know you said you wanted to talk about the mental space and the mental side of it, but like what ultimately like pushed you to start the podcast? Like did you play sports back in the day, or like what
So
did push you to start it?
Can I answer that first? For her, can I?
Yeah,
I normally don't speak for her, but I'm gonna speak for her today. A problem, a bucket getter, one of the best, not just women or men. One of the best bucket getters I ever seen play,
Okay.
and she was that.
Rep
Yeah,
your
yeah.
school, girl.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
school you played at?
Okay.
Well, I played ball at Ripley, and then I went to college for track. Though instead, I went D1 at Southern Miss for track.
Okay.
Okay.
What year
Athlete.
was this?
I graduated in 15,
Okay.
so I went to Southern my freshman year.
Okay.
After that,
Hey, give her your part.
Yeah, she is.
Athlete.
Yeah.
and then after that, I was coaching, and this year, I took off from coaching, and I've always dealt with mental health myself, like throughout life, throughout my journey and stuff. And I think that throughout my life, I've always felt like sometimes mislabeled or misjudged, but when you don't know the whole concept, the whole person and everything. Even with coaching, you can have a bad personal day, and nobody really understand that as a person, and they just look strictly at facts and numbers and statistics and stuff. And I've always felt like sports should be seen as the whole thing. And people tend to only look, again, like I said, at numbers and stuff, and not that it takes people, actual humans, to go out here in whatever position or role they play to make that game happen, to make it happen. So, yeah.
So it sounds like, and not to get too far in your business, but it sounds like it was personal experiences that inspired you to want to to talk about mental health and sports and how they are related.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
You got something you want to say?
Oh, I'm good.
I
No, I'm good. I'm not. This is normally how I am on ours. If I got something to say, I'll say
he'll
something.
come
But
in.
I'm normally I rather listen before I, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
MO there.
Okay. But so my next question is for y'all, like, why a podcast? Like, you say you want, get into different aspects, but you could have just did anything to get that out there. Why specifically a podcast?
Well, I'll say two things. Like, back before I started, so like the first episode I put one episode out in February. I thought it was like horrible because, like you said, I was by myself, and like it almost sounded like a lecture, and I'm a teacher too, so like it really sounded like a lecture. And I was like, bro, good information, but like that's not it. And it's also not my personality either. But I started watching them. Like I like Me and I Work for Game. Like that was one of the first ones like I really gravitated towards and stuff. And like what I enjoyed about a podcast is like sometimes people don't really support you or give you that platform to speak and say what you want to say, And I think with a podcast of your own, especially, you get the opportunity to harness in on what your idea is, say what you think, say what you feel, and put that out there. Maybe you want it, maybe you don't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it help you, maybe it won't. You know what I mean? But I was able to say what I wanted to in that space. You know what I'm saying? Because like in other realms, like I feel like you gotta have somebody to open up the floor for you to be like a motivational speaker or something like that to get your message out. And I just feel like I like that, especially like I said, Me and I Work for Game was like one of my just origin ones. Like just watching Gilly and Wallow, especially Wallow like story and stuff.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and for me, like I said, I was forced into it. But I was a fan of podcasts, like $1 Million Worth of Game, but 85 South Show. But what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But what really made me put like I'm gonna just do it. It was just the topic, hoops and headspace, and like Jada said, it's a topic that goes overlooked. But that was the reason for me, because of the topic and how we approached it. And Jada, a go-getter, she don't settle for less. So I really, like I said, forced into it. Well, I can't state that enough. I was forced into it, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
But let me ask y'all this, because, in our community, mental health is like something that is not talked about a whole lot, especially with athletes and young men. How was it for you all starting off with us? Because again, we don't talk. We think going to see a therapist is just the worst taboo in the world. Yeah, taboo. So how did y'all approach that from our community standpoint?
Like, I think for me, main thing is, and me and my coworker was talking about this the other day, like having the approach that work for your people. Like, we was talking to some kids the other day about like testing, and we talked to them like we would as a black community, not like statistically or like some numbers. So I think that was my number one thing, is coming at it in a manner, like I said, do we bring in facts and statistics and stuff? Yeah. But in a manner to where it's just we talking and maybe you get something from it. Because, our community also don't like you to be pushy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't push nothing on me.
Yeah.
Now, I say one of the hard things, and maybe he can attest, I think one of the harder things we've had with the pod is, since the topic is so raw, like we'll have guests that want to come on, but you know what I'm saying, when it, like,
Them questions
as an
get sent.
athlete, you thinking it's going to be one thing, because you hear the hoops part, and we're going to talk about hoops or whatever your sport is, because, we do like sports in general.
Yeah.
So, we're going to talk about your sport, but they forget the headspace part.
Yeah.
So, them questions that come in that tap into your mind.
Yeah.
A little touchy.
Because you don't want to.
Yeah, it
they
get
don't want to
touchy.
be raw.
Yeah.
They don't want people to see the real them.
Right.
And so, what you always say, that's one of the things you preach about the BeDifferent Podcast. Be yourself. Do your own thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
That's what made me reach out. Like,
Yeah.
because I was like, yo, that, like, what y'all do really spoke, and I was like, I feel like it really, like, was something I was interested in.
We appreciate you for
Yeah,
reaching
very
out.
much.
Yeah.
Because, like, just seeing y'all and what you doing, it's something, like, that needs to be talked about more. Because, like you said, a lot of people really don't want to talk about that, or they just keep it shelled in. Because I know me as an athlete, when I was going through my stuff, because I ain't going to get into it too much, we're going to get out. So when I was going through my stuff, like, I ain't want to say what I was going through, but, it was a lot. Like, going from being able to do anything, even anything on my own, to having to depend on 3-4 people
Yeah.
every day.
And then
Like, it's crazy.
you taught to push through and be stronger, be
Exactly.
independent,
And I can't wait for us to come on y'all's show so we can talk about it more, but talk about it from a parent standpoint.
Yeah, you know what I'm
because
saying?
It was time I didn't even know he felt this way.
You
I'm
know what I'm
thinking,
saying?
I know it's hard, but he's good, and then boom, all this happened, So I can't wait till we
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
Can I
I'm
get a
excited
little,
about
just
it.
like a little preview
I'm excited.
Oh.
just
about it.
before?
What was it?
What happened to him?
No,
From
like-
a parent standpoint?
Yeah, from your standpoint,
Yeah.
like how'd you
For
feel?
me, it was scary because, like he said, the doctors couldn't tell us what was wrong with him. My child went from having the best game so far of his high school career that Friday night, and then it was that Sunday night / Monday morning. I remember I had to get up and go to work. It was Labor Day, and he was at my house because, for you that don't know, Solomon, he was the first grandchild. He's the only child, super spoiled. So
Right.
he stayed with his grandma. He stayed with me. However he feel, whoever he feel like staying with. So he was at my house, and he called and he said, "Do you have some Tylenol or something? Because my back hurts." I got up, gave him some Tylenol. I went back to bed because, like I said, I got to work more. He didn't call my mama, his grandma, told my grandma my back hurt, blah, blah, blah. She get up take him to the ER. They saying he just strained muscle, pulled muscle, and he'll be all right 2-3 days. 2-3 days turns in like 2-3 months. I mean, he couldn't go to school. It was like he was paralyzed, but could still feel it. And again, I don't know what's going on with my child. You know, and then this wasn't the height of COVID, but we were dealing with COVID too. So it was just a lot. And one night, it was a Friday night, they called and said, y'all need to get to Jackson, to University Hospital, because he looks like he has an abscess on his spine. And that's what it was. But it was hard because, again, I'm thinking he's good. Like I said, we just came off of COVID. Y'all remember during COVID, how old were y'all during COVID?
I was right before I graduated college, so
like you couldn't go and they couldn't go in where they had.
Yeah, you couldn't go in the room and stuff.
They
stuff
went
like
on
that.
spring break and never went back to school.
Yeah.
So that he had just come off not being with his friends. That they was playing on the game, but that ain't nothing like interaction. So it was kind of like you just survived not being around people with COVID, and now you back in the same situation because we don't know what's wrong with you. You can't go to school. You can't walk. And for me, thank God for I only have one biological child, but if anybody that knows me know his friends, they my kids, them my boys and my sons. And when I found out he was struggling, I made one phone call. They were down my mama's house like that, just to be there, just to up his spirit, be like, Solo, it's okay. And the football team at that time, whenever he could go to the game, he went, and they rallied around him, and that made me feel good. That helped my spirits, but I couldn't let him see me down, because that was going to push him further down. I had to work through it myself. Like, it was time I cried because I still was working, going to work, at work. I mean, it was just a lot. It was a lot for both of us. Our entire village, it was a lot because we had to readjust, like, what are we going to do? And then I think for him mentally, that's when he was like, okay, what am I going to do if I can't play football? So... But that'll be his part.
I trust me. I looked into it. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited too. I got some questions for y'all already.
But going back to, like you said, just one of the biggest challenges. What can you say just have been some challenges you just faced throughout the journey so far with the podcast? Whether it is, like I said, with the guests, with getting set up, with financial parts, just anything in general.
The financial part,
our top financial. Ain't none of us made it yet.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust we may look fancy now, but it's 2 years of progress.
You know what I'm saying? So, financial, of course, trying to keep it going. Then, I say outside of financial, like, we done had some recording issues, like, saying stuff about iPhones. We had an episode where we was recording the episode. And, like, I was excited. It was my auntie, and it was, like, on nutrition. And I was like, yo, kids need this and stuff. Everybody need this, really, especially black people. We need it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bet. So, we're doing a nutrition episode, like, everything going smooth. Like, I'm like, yo, pod track going smooth. That, boom, 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 boom. We get through recording. He go to his phone. I see it on his face, like.
Yo, I know that look.
Yeah, I see it on his face. So, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, what is it? And so... Come to find out, his phone did not record nothing but the last 20 minutes of the whole entire interview. What? So I had to basically, because I was like, bro, we can't throw this out. Because the audio, we got the audio, of course. Yeah. But I was like, we can't throw this out. Like, the information is so good. So I had to go on the computer and, like, make the episode. Like, so I ended up making it like a more of a educational, something like almost you see in class or something. Yeah. Like PowerPoint. Like that type style to keep it. I think that was one of my biggest, for me personally, was that. Because that crushed, I told you, speaking of mental health, like I had already had like a horrible day. And I was like, before we recorded, I was like, I'm going to swipe the day away. It can't get maybe I shouldn't have said that. I was like, it can't get no worse. The day is over. Yeah. And there you go. So, that was.
Been there, like, it'd be a great episode.
So, it be that one, like, this gonna be the one.
You say, like, we didn't have time when we went back and recorded, but it's just nothing like that first.
That first
Yeah,
thing.
that first
yeah.
take.
Yeah.
First recording.
Yeah.
Like,
Trying to remember what you said. Man,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
they're not trying to sound like, you know.
Yeah.
Sound like you ain't did, you know what I'm saying?
Because
Done
he's
did it.
not gonna
Yeah.
give me the same reaction he gave
Get me before,
Yeah,
like,
you know.
cause I
Yeah.
like
So I
here,
like, we
here come
can't
that
throw
part.
that out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
anticipating it, and it's just
Yeah.
definitely be
So
there.
for me, that was it
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
And it does take a toll on your mental too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
be like, bruh.
What I'm gonna
Fact.
do? Like, do I
Fact.
call her and say, hey, you want to record it again? But like you said, that won't be authentic. Do we
Yeah.
scrap it? But no, it's that good. You know. So,
Facts.
For me, it's like I don't think about self. I be thinking more like Jada because she does so much. Like she said with that episode, I knew it crushed her. That's why I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? My bad, you know, but just
And it don't even be you.
yeah,
be
it
Yeah.
do. But like,
Yeah.
cause she works so hard at it, she's amazing when it comes to it. So like, I just felt bad for like her,
Yeah,
cause
I
like
understand,
Yeah, definitely, man. But jump to the opposite of that question. Like, what's been your biggest accomplishment so far? You know, with dealing with the podcast.
uh,
I know it's being recorded.
but y'all sound like this. That's why I got you. But I say like biggest accomplishment. I say I got two of them for us. One, we recorded with one of my coaches in the area, Coach Tipler, and like that was big for us just because like in the area, like Tip has done a lot with basketball. You know what I'm saying? He got a good accolade structure behind him. You know what I'm saying?
shout out
List.
Tip, shout out
Yeah,
Tip.
shout out Tip, man. He got a strong accolade list behind him, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that was big for us. And then I'm an Ole Miss women's basketball fan, like, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
what you think about
Hey.
that? You get the one.
Hey, because it's to see, but when I hit you up,
Yeah.
I didn't even know your association or nothing.
Bro, when I saw the TikTok, I was like, y'all should hit me up. Y'all was at the game.
Bro, I was going to text you, but I was like, you know what I'm saying, you was on job. And like,
Yeah.
some of the folks we had asked before was like, you know what I'm saying, they were getting in trouble because they was on job. And we, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we were like,
We was definitely looking for you
'cause
though.
we
We was
like,
definitely
we're
looking
gonna
for
leave
you.
it professional, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, if y'all would hit me up, though, I definitely would top it up with y'all after the game and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, you know what I'm saying, we're going to keep it, I was like, we're going to wait till Sunday.
Yeah,
bro.
we're gonna
keep
wait.
it
That's
on.
Yeah.
the crazy thing is, my grandma, my ex, she was at the game too, so you
Yeah.
know, I was just be like, hey, they family too, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, bro, because like, bro, Solomon, like, when I tell you I've been a fan, like, when I was coaching at Ashland, I take my girls, like, and like they knew I wasn't playing. Like this
Yeah.
was when it was like this year they started doing the seats where you
Yeah.
pick the seats, but you know, at first everything was generally mission. You come in where you fit in.
Nah, see, it really still like that. Now they just did it because Notre Dame, they want to know.
Oh, okay. Oh, got you. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So, so I tell my girls, hey, look, it's general admission. The game at this time. I'm leaving at this time. Be in this car if I'm going in the car and if it's a school trip, we take the bus. Be here because I'm getting there. I know where I'm sitting. I'm gonna tell you, matter of fact, most time if I took the girls, I'm sitting right across from the scope table in the student section for them to have fun. So if it's just me, I'm gonna try and go on the other side myself and sit on there. But I'm gonna get as close to that floor as I can, if possible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I done been to a lot of the games, but I've been following. But anyway, point is, big
Yeah,
Ole
big
Miss
fan
fan,
shit.
so I knew that before that. And, but I didn't know you was even associated with that. But so when we went to the game the other day, you know, we had already plans to go to the game and talk to people, but I seen Mr. McEwen down there.
I just watched y'all TikTok.
Yeah, I seen him down there, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm finna go ask him, bro, just see if he'll say yeah." And like, cause that's when we was looking for you.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, well, I was like, now we're gonna leave that professional. But I seen him, I was like, bro, we just gonna see. We can get him.
Gotta just see.
Just gotta ask him, you know what I'm saying? Work case he say no. So I was like, baby, we just gonna ask him. He was like, yeah, I love to. So like, yeah, them two for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out for Mr. McEwen just cause like he could have been like no, bro.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
shout out Mr. Killerman.
Yeah,
That's my dog.
for sure.
I had him on the podcast episode in Oxford. Crazy thing is, like, I met him like 2-3 years ago at the most current before I even decided to go to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Nick, I had a homeboy that was a manager with the women's team before I even got there. He coached at Pearl River down with the women's basketball team.
I know you talking about.
So like, I just knew I met him at the dinner or whatever. He was like, yeah, Tyler worked for my wife, whatever. I didn't even know Coach O at the time, but like, you know, I knew Ole Miss women's basketball, connected with him. Like, he been like, that's a real genuine guy. Like, he always making sure I'm straight. he always checking up on me, makes it solo. You good, man? You need anything? Like that, my dog. I miss me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he cool.
Shout out to him,
and
man.
Then shout out Coach Joe. We
Yeah,
saw roar,
obviously.
so I just wanted to throw.
Yeah.
So just shout out her and that win. Like I said,
That was
I'm a-
good win.
I'm a-
facts.
he not gonna say too much because it's stated on camera that he was for
I
Notre
saw
Dame.
that clip,
It was-
man. You
it-
went with Notre Dame.
It was more because like she with Ole Miss here.
He trying to say it was.
But like
it was for
number 3
publicity.
from Notre Dame, like the way she started out, I was like,
But see,
listen.
like, if the people from podcast know, they know I love him. Like that.
Yeah, it's like
We
she,
talk about him
man,
all the
yes.
time.
But like,
Yeah.
I knew, like, seeing it in person is so crazy.
Hey, Brandon, I'm not gonna say I ain't gonna even lie. As a fan, like when the game first started, like Ole Miss had to warm up because at
Yeah.
first I was like, hey man, hey,
Like,
hey,
Hannah,
Yeah.
it's so
she
crazy.
she a
up.
problem,
She one jab step gone.
man.
Wake up.
gone. And she
hold
a
on,
dog
did you see
too.
did you see the cross come?
Yeah,
the-
Sam
The sham.
Sam guy,
Man, I said wake up.
yeah. But then they put my dog Cyril on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was a very good game. I had to be an adult and work that night, unfortunately, but I watched it and it was. But like you said, oh, Miss Girls, I was like,
hey, this,
Wake up.
hey, y'all got to come on with
Yeah,
it.
wake
you
up, wake up.
know?
this shit team gonna be.
Y'all definitely got a good
Yeah.
team
Yeah,
though.
it's
Like,
definitely
Yeah.
a good
This
team.
shit
And I think the reason why I like this team more than the teams that I've seen before, like even with Cody coming in, I feel like it's more well rounded.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
And
You
they
know what I
got
mean?
somebody that'll shoot that 3-ball this year, too.
Right,
They
like-
didn't have that last year.
Like, and which I say like KK kind of would.
Yeah.
KK kind of would.
She used to shot hunt too though. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, you
But
know what I'm saying?
now they
KK
got
kind of would, but like
some
it's
genuine girls that can,
yeah, it's a little
Timely
more well
threes.
rounded,
Yeah.
and you
Timely
have
threes.
to guard more players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's more people that can get buckets consistently across the roster,
Mhm.
deeper bench. So
Yeah.
I like this roster.
Yeah, fact, it is true though. Hey, I'm telling you, with the one though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
be tough.
I got a question for you all. So what's your degree in from Southern?
So my degree is in interdisciplinary. So
Okay.
just the broad
Right.
interdisciplinary, but
And I asked it because I think what y'all got going on is amazing because the mental health, like, I tell my mama all the time, I know I need to go talk to somebody,
Yeah.
but it's like I know it, but again, like we said earlier, that stigma.
yeah,
you
like
know?
with us doing this, like I'm finna get my master's in sports psychology. Like I was like,
So you
that's-
see where I'm finna go with this, like with
Oh,
in the school
yeah.
system, because you're already in the school
Yeah.
system. So, and you know, like where you work in this area,
yeah,
our athletes are not going to talk about the mental health aspect of side of it from coming back from the injury, or you the person that get the bucket and you missed the game winning shot that
Yeah.
could have had us win the state championship. Like, do you see yourself, is that one of your goals in the future, to get into like high schools to start helping the athletes with? And I'm focusing on the guys, but the girls, we go through it too also. So is that one of your long-term goals?
yeah. So even before the podcast idea, like when I was struggling, like I've always struggled mentally, but like I had a moment like deep, and so like I've always like Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So actually, like the motivational speaking aspect is kind of what drew me in more, just because of him being able to go to the teams and stuff and give them those motivations for that moments, and then the mental stuff tied in, because with me being in those moments and seeing how the things he said helped me mentally, not like I wasn't doing sports no more. You know what I'm saying? He helped me just mentally. And so my bigger goal is for us to be able to go out and actually help kids and stuff within school systems and them have an outlet. And I don't even care if it's we just happen to come to your gym and you got a moment to where
Yeah.
we had this talk and you feel like you got a moment to be open.
Yeah.
It's still a moment that you wouldn't have had.
Hmm.
I like that.
For me, this is therapy.
Yeah.
So like, it's just my sessions are recorded now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
So
sessions are
yeah,
for the whole
yeah,
world.
we put it out there, but like, hopefully my message, my story, somebody else feel like they going through the same thing, and something I say changed it. So like, for me, that's what it is.
They said you got through it, so hopefully they can see that they
Mhm.
can get through it too. Yeah.
And I'm very open minded, so like I always say on ours, if you got some isms, I'm gonna steal them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna steal them. Can't give me no free game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I give you flowers, like, yeah, you gave me that, but like I'm gonna
Yeah.
steal it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Man, my question though is, I got this from Tori. She said we need to start doing this for the podcast. Like, what can y'all say has been that be different moment in y'all journey that that just you looked at it like, okay, we in the right direction. Like, this is something that we doing, we want to continue to do, and it just shows you like, okay, I'm doing something to make an impact.
When we go first,
Yeah, you can.
the start of it,
Right.
just
That's the hardest part.
that's the hardest part. And like, she's a perfectionist. You know,
I knew it was coming.
she's very hard on
I
herself,
knew it
but
was
like
coming.
she looks at the now, and I'm more like the long term person. And I feel like that's why we work
So well together.
so well together. She like, nah, we ain't doing this. I'm like, but look
Yeah.
where we started.
Yeah.
We was on the way up here. We was listening to some audio. Our first episode, I said, cut that off. That's trash.
Let me tell
You know what I'm saying?
See, ask us what we started at home on the couch, iPhone in
Yeah.
between to record
Yep.
audio on this.
Yeah.
I mean,
That just
Yeah.
for me, just jumping out there, especially with our topics,
Yes,
the mental health part. So just a start for me.
And then like he say start, I say like right now, like us. I would have never seen me sitting here doing this with y'all.
Yeah.
Never.
Like I said, even going back, I ain't do social media. Then I had the idea to do it. Kind of got discouraged when cause I did my first episode by myself like in February.
Yeah.
We did our first episode together in like September, so it was a gap where I got discouraged. Like it's probably ain't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so to be here, like it just collabing with y'all, like doing all this and like the experience and the fun of this, like I never saw this. You know what I'm saying? Like to us, this big money right here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's different.
Like
you know
y'all
what
think
I'm saying?
y'all little money to us.
Hey.
This right here, this big money.
Hey, but like I said, we appreciate y'all for coming on to
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
and my advice to y'all, keep going. Like, y'all work well together. I see the relationship y'all got. I mean, keep going. And it's gonna be videos y'all put out that you like, this the one. And it be one of your Lord's
Yep.
videos.
Yeah.
But like I tell Solomon all the time, all it takes is one person. That one person see your video. That one person see your TikTok. That one person see your social media and blow up. From it.
I'm
And
definitely you. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I'm definitely you. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely
Yeah.
That's
you.
why we sitting
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, cause like that dynamic, like he said, like he think I'm real in the moment. I don't do that. I don't really like hoping for stuff. I don't really like none of that. Like I reel him in, and then he pulled me out enough to keep going.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
The
Yeah.
yin and yang.
Yeah,
balance.
That's
Yeah.
really our phrase. Like we really are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Tori said, though, it's definitely gonna be those moments where like you gotta stay motivated, cause I ain't gonna sit here and act like 2 years or 2 years straight.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
took like after I graduated high school, that
We did that 1 year anniversary.
yeah, we did that,
episode.
yeah, and then it was just a break from then until I went to school, and then I started back, got back on it, then just kept going. You just gotta keep going, like, even if you stop, keep going. And like she said, it's gonna be that video. I remember we did our 2-year anniversary. We had posted the flyer about it. Flyer had got
You were
some
like, this
views.
it?
Like we think, oh yeah, this about to be that one. Got on there. I think he only had like maybe like 60 views, 70 views. So it be like that sometimes, but like you just gotta stay motivated. Be thankful for every view.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
And
Like,
also celebrate what you
Yep.
think is small. Celebrate.
Yep.
When you get 500 subscribers, celebrate.
Yeah.
1 year anniversary episode, celebrate.
There you go.
Celebrate
Yeah.
everything, because
Yeah.
what you think is small is huge, So just celebrate. You must have told her that before.
I tell all the
All
time.
the time.
Celebrate them small
All the
ones.
time.
Yes, 'cause that's what I have a problem with. 'Cause me, I know how much work I'm putting in.
Yeah, bro. Cause like I was gonna ask you, like, not to try and be the interviewer, but like,
you good, yeah.
like when it comes to like you keeping the motivation, like for instance, like the time we put to edit the episode
Yeah.
to get it ready, and you
Yeah.
be like, yo, this is it, and then you watch it back and you like, yo, yeah, when I put this out, this is it, and then all of that hard work gets you
Nowhere. But not gonna say nowhere.
not
like,
nowhere, but not
yeah, not
the work
where
you put in,
expect it, yeah.
not what you think, not with them hours you put in.
Exactly. Well, my thing is with that part, I just say it's a goal behind it. Like that's I look at the ultimate goal at the end. Like for me, for this podcast, I want it to be a TV show one day. I want it to be one big corporation where we got a building, BeDifferent Podcast building. We come in, first floor, we got office for meetings and things of that nature. Second floor, we got studios where Hoops and Headspace want to come in
You feel what I'm saying?
record a podcast. Okay, cool. Y'all here, use this studio, rent the studio, got another podcast here. Second floor with the studio, got the clothing brand being made, got t-shirt being printed, jumpsuit being made. Then the third floor got offices and stuff like that. I want to turn to a whole corporation. So for me, that's what keep me motivated, knowing the end goal and knowing like, yeah, this video may didn't do the numbers that I expected to do, but somebody still watching. Somebody still tuned in and still got some type of views. And at the end of the day, I know for myself all the work I put in, like the time and effort that I put towards it. It's not like, yeah, the world may not see it, but I know, okay, this is my podcast. I did this video, edited to the perfection that I wanted it to be.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's me, and this is what I'm doing. Yes, I want other people to see it and get my name out there, but, you know, it's just the beginning. You know, this is me, this is the beginning, and then ultimately, when I do get out there, I can go back and look and be like, this video didn't do that number, but look at the content, look how great and perfected I had it to now. Well, look at where I'm at now that everybody's seeing it.
Yeah.
Just looking at the end goal, that'll really just keep me motivated. Really.
For sure.
That sound like somebody I know, don't it?
It do. It sound familiar.
Sound like somebody I know.
I can't put my finger on it, but
Yeah, for
it
sure.
come to me.
Yeah, but going to the last question that I have before we get into sports, like, what is the end goal for the podcast? Like, how far do you see it going? And not even just for the podcast in general, but just for the theme of it and the mental side. Like, how far do you just see yourself and y'all two just pushing this topic and pushing this brand and name and image?
Like, if I put my take glasses on, I see like I wanted to stay a podcast. I don't know about like TV, cause I'm scared of losing control. I hate to say it that way, but
I definitely
you know what I'm saying. Hate to lose control, and especially with the topic. And then I do see, like, I want to do like the podcast studio thing, because there's a lot of people in our area that's like interested in that, but we don't, like, other big areas got places like, if we were doing this, we really be in the same building, y'all be in Suite B, we be in Suite D.
Yeah.
It's crazy
You know.
you say that because this past summer I was in Nashville with a family reunion. I went into Walmart. Going to Walmart to the right, it's a whole studio. Like, it's a whole
In
one-time
Walmart.
video
Yeah.
studio
In
where
Walmart.
In Walmart, you can go in and they got rooms. You can go record a podcast, go record a YouTube
You see what I'm
video
saying?
on a streaming site, go record a song if you're an artist. Like,
You
it's
see what I'm
just in a
saying?
Walmart, exactly.
That, and then my last thing is to mix in like that Isaiah Thomas type style where me and Tay can go to different teams and stuff, and I don't want to motivate you to go get no touchdown. I don't want to motivate you to go get no buckets. I want to motivate you to keep going. I want to motivate you when it's dark, you know what I'm saying, and them times that they don't see us as athletes, you know what I'm saying, or those times when they only see you as an athlete, you know. Either way.
Okay.
Cat,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, at the end of this, I'm gonna put you with my cousin Cat when we was on talking about telling our story, because like he don't have a specific topic, but he does.
I've been
like
watching.
the
Just
motivation.
yeah.
Of, you
I've
know,
been
like,
watching.
just like on everything. Like he had sport guests on
Yeah.
there, regular people on there. He just does it. And I feel like
He does more of the aspect for motivational speaking,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what you just spoke about, yeah. But I think y'all got a great concept going.
Thank you.
I mean, because again, mental health is so serious, and not only in our community, but the world in general. People fear what they don't understand, you know. So I think the more knowledge we put out about it, it helps, you know, it will help all of us. And we think about it from the sports side, but when you think about it from like the first responder side, from the police side, they need more training on it, because I mean, you need to be able to tell if this person's having a crash. We call it crash out, but mental breakdown, you know. And I think what y'all got going is very good. I love it, and
We
I
appreciate
can
it.
see y'all going to, and you know, again, we have to start small. You know, they say crawl before you
Right.
walk. start going to these high schools in the Ripley area to
Yeah.
the teens, like you said, even if you just go to their practice.
Yeah,
and
facts.
just give them some words of encouragement and practice. And then I also can see y'all expanding outside of sports, because mental health is such a delicate and special topic, and we need people there that the people want to talk to, that our kids want to talk
Yeah.
to, you know, and a safe space. Because y'all
Yeah.
know, I'm telling y'all way younger than me. The world is so different now than it was when I was y'all age. I mean, like, it's just, like, I'm part of that generation where the internet was first coming aboard. You know, I was around for the start of
And
the
kids
internet.
talk now like they own the internet. Like, that's how big of a difference it is now.
Girl, I get so mad at
We'll be in class and they be like,
I'm like, what does this say? Speak English.
They'll be in class and they be like, what they say, chat? Like, talking to each other.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, that's so funny. Like I don't do it, bro. But I got this one girl, like, she from California. She my dog, bro. But she be like this. She like chat.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, stop saying. Like,
You know what I mean? Like,
that's so funny. That's how you doing the 6'7".
6'7".
I don't know. Like, I'm still, like, I'm 19, but I think I was like at the perfect spot.
Yeah.
Cause when I was coming up, like, you know, we still had to go outside. Like, we
Yeah.
had technology, but I ain't started getting on technology. So I was like,
To COVID, really?
Yeah.
for real. So middle school, like, younger, growing up, we outside, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm thankful for that, for real.
Who
Yeah.
you tell?
These kids, they just, and I realize it's different, like, with the social media stuff. Like, we coming up, I didn't have social media, you know. I'm telling y'all, coming up, we really didn't even have text messages like that. Like, you know how now you get a phone text messages automatic. No, baby, you had to pay that 10 cents for the text message when I was coming up, for the ones coming in and the ones going out. And your parents weren't trying to pay no extra 10 cents.
It's that you got
know?
you got from 9 to 12
yeah, I feel
is
like,
free.
you know, then our era,
Yeah.
they try to be a little more
But
friendly.
Yeah, it
You
was
know,
not
don't call me till,
till-
what time was it?
like
Nine
nine,
o'clock.
nine to
Don't call
12.
me
Yeah.
until after 9.
So, and then
You
you
know what I'm saying?
remember also,
When they
free-
changed it, they changed the time to early at one point though. They like
Yeah.
pushed it back and we was like, oh yeah.
But see,
Lit.
Solomon, he don't know nothing about that. He just
Yeah.
know he got a phone. He can
That's
make a call
correct.
if
Hey.
he wants to.
Hey, text as many letters.
Exactly.
You couldn't do you couldn't do all the letters.
Yes, because ABC was on. Too,
Yeah, you know what I'm
uh-huh.
And then they got the letter count.
Yes.
Solomon, you ever seen a razor?
Who?
A razor?
He
A
said,
razor,
who?
like a son?
No, the
Yo.
phone. The phone.
That's crazy.
It's a phone.
I've
It was a
never
phone.
experienced that before.
Oh,
Razor.
I've
It's-
never
it was a
experienced
flip
that.
phone called a
He said, like,
razor.
what you shave your face with.
Yes.
Nah,
You
nah,
gotta
no
do
razor.
that.
He said,
Nah,
bro,
nah. Oh, man,
hey, bro,
yeah.
that was actually like one of my first, like,
My
that was like,
bad.
no,
They were
that
iPhone.
came in
They were
big.
basically.
that was my second phone.
Yeah.
And I, bro, you couldn't tell me nothing.
That was
Yeah, go look.
iPhone.
Yeah, that was the iPhone before the
It had like a
iPhone.
lime green case
Yep.
on it. You had a case on it too.
Man,
Gold,
lit.
black, yes.
Yeah. He
I
got to
did
look it
not
up.
know you didn't know
That's
what a
crazy.
razor was.
He's looking it up. He is looking it up.
Yeah.
I had seen one
Yeah,
of these.
yeah,
They
yeah.
were called a razor.
He
That
said
was-
he didn't know.
Hey, grandma used to have one of these. Like, it was my phone.
Yeah.
Nah,
We used to walk around with like the Blackberries and stuff.
Yeah,
act like it was
Blackberries,
iPhone.
the palms,
You
and
know what
all
I'm
that.
saying?
Sidekick.
The sidekicks.
Crazy thing is, I got it out of Amber Room.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't know
man.
it was called a razor.
Yeah, what it
yeah,
called.
like-
But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
again, y'all just the kid mental health stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, and kids, they go, like I said, they go through so much now, even within the school systems, having to pass all these tests and stuff. So just giving them an outlet of somebody they could trust. I commend y'all for
Appreciate
doing
it. We
I
appreciate it.
Thanks, though.
Y'all doing it. But go, that's all I got to say.
Oh no, you know this. We get into some sports topics now.
For
That's
sure.
how the question I had.
For
So,
sure.
like, we can start our favorite sports team. We can go from NBA, WNBA, football, whatever y'all want to go. Just y'all favorite sports teams in general.
Well, we'll start NBA because we share.
We share
NBA.
the same
So-
NBA
Okay,
team.
Hoping ain't no Bruin team.
It's
Oh
Boston.
no, I'm Boston.
Okay.
I bleed
Celtics?
green.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I mean, that's
You huffed. I didn't like that huff.
Who y'all?
No,
who
no,
y'all fans?
I'm not. I put it like this. For me personally, I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm more of like I don't like his fans, so that made me dislike him.
Yeah, I'm not a Bron
I feel
hater
you,
either.
I feel
Yeah, I'm
you.
not a Bron
Yeah, I
hater
feel-
either.
Okay.
I would like, even as a Boston fan, I'm not a Kobe hater.
At all.
Okay.
I am a LeBron fan. I don't have a favorite. My favorite team is whatever team LeBron.
See, that's what I
plays.
don't like. See, them the
Yeah,
people that make me
yeah.
not like LeBron. When people say
But-
that, I hate it.
But I am a LeBron fan.
Explain
And
it.
What? I mean, I'm just a fan of his.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Explain it. Like, I'll root for whoever.
Not of Luka. not of Rui. I am a fan of LeBron.
So just where LeBron go, that's where you going.
So like,
So if the Lakers lose, you just worrying about Brun's stats.
You know what I'm saying?
it's not Bron's fault.
That's
It's
what
not
I'm saying.
Bron's
So
fault.
you're not a fan of a team. You just a Bron fan.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'm not a team fan. You know, I would like for the Lakers to win because
He's
Cause
on
Bron there.
yeah, and Bron and I are the same age, and you know he do way more than I do, so I know he hurt. So this is his last year, so I would like for him, you know, the NBA to give him a farewell tour, but I don't see it happening. But you know,
He got to come out publicly and say that himself.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
and he would do that.
He
LeBron,
does.
Bron is the type of player that would do
He
that,
does.
and everybody gonna rip on him.
Man,
when
it
he
was
does,
so
but
funny
would
when
do
he came
that.
with that Henny thing. Everybody just knew he
Yes,
was finna go somewhere.
yes.
But-
We all was ready for
Me,
this.
I don't have a favorite team
Mm-hmm.
lately, and I've been saying this a lot on the podcast. My favorite player is Giannis,
Okay.
but
Speaking of, where you think he going?
He's staying.
I don't know.
You think you don't
He
think
gonna
they
he
gonna
gonna he gonna ride out this year.
Yeah, I think
He-
he gonna
If
stay.
he wants to win another one, he gonna leave. though.
That's not necessarily. He don't have to leave. He need to get help there. That's my
That
opinion.
is true. I agree with that
And
too.
then his
that-
dynamic with his brother too. Like you
Yeah.
gotta think
but
like
yeah,
deep
That's
down.
that
I think in the
culture aspect.
background, like you, a lot of teams gonna have to understand. Like it's gonna have to be a package. Like
yeah.
Nah, facts though.
Yeah, he-
Giannis, you gotta get
You-
all of them.
like-
gotta get all of them.
Because you know what I'm
gotta
saying?
get Bronny.
Cause
Exactly.
was it 520?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was talking about like how close they are, like legit, like how like he need his brother, like.
Yeah.
So I think that's a part of it too, like in the background.
But
Yeah.
hold on, you said you think they need to get him some help,
Mm-hmm.
but front office have shot. They've had plenty of time to get him some help, and they ain't done nothing. So why would I stay with you?
Outside, to me personally, outside of Dame, he hasn't had any help. The championship that he won, it was because Kevin Durant's foot is too
Foot was on
long.
the line.
But-
What about Drew?
Drew's a dog, but like how? Because I play a lot of 2K. I feel like I'm a GM. Drew is not. That's not a second option guy to me. He's
okay.
Drew.
He's not.
He's not. He's that guy.
He's
I'm
that
not
team.
saying Drew not cold, but that
Right.
Drew's gonna win you games. But like if
He's
I
not
need
winning you
a
a championship.
yeah, he's
not your consistent second option.
yeah. Like I'm not comfortable with that if I was
Okay.
the front office.
He's not gonna win you a championship as a second option.
He's not.
Right.
Yeah. He's
Right.
not. Yeah.
As a
Because-
role player,
But I'm
yeah.
gonna say he's that fit.
He's
the
that-
glue guy.
yeah, like-
he gonna be in the right spot at
Spot-
the right time.
yeah.
Play defense gonna
Don't
be
know when to slow the
scrappy.
game down.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's the fit
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I can see
He's
that.
a championship role player.
Exactly.
Sure,
Yeah. Like
sure.
they don't win. They do. Let me state this because they don't win a championship without Drew. But like
agree.
for a GM, he's not a second option type guy.
Fair. And I feel like me, because y'all some Celtics fans, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like without Drew Holiday, the Celtics don't win.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I say
I agree.
exactly. Yes.
Because you got your first and second
Option.
Jason Tatum.
I
and
agree.
Jalen
Yeah,
Brown.
Mhm.
yeah.
I agree.
But okay, you the GM of the Bucks. Who you trying to get? You got
First
Trae
off-
Young out there.
I feel like Trae Young would be the same situation.
Question is
as Dame.
Dame.
Okay.
To me, you don't
It's really hard to figure out.
fit a guy.
It's hard
to
to find a
guy for-
guard that plays
plays
in this era
area-
that would match
match
with Giannis.
Giannis.
I agree.
Exactly.
Giannis-
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you gonna need more than just a guard.
Guard. You need.
Because like Giannis does give you that, but you gonna need
You need
that
like
knockdown.
you need like a
three-point shooter.
63 mindset type of guard and that type of unselfish
brought him
play
up.
in a younger frame,
Frame,
more
right.
athletic
Yeah.
type of
Facts.
Okay. I can
player.
see that,
Because the
yeah.
guard still gonna have to be able to create. For
Yeah, it's
himself
like-
as well.
Yeah.
And how that guard gonna be able to create, especially the way how Giannis plays. Like you need when Giannis sent, that's when he go like you go
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
Until you need a guy that can spot minutes while Giannis is off the court. When he comes off the court, they are horrible.
hmm
They're like bottom last when he comes off the court. So you definitely need a guy that can maintain the lead and keep the guys going
Yeah.
while he's sitting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But
But you brought up Chris Paul. Y'all know the Clippers released him the other day.
Like even the mental of that been bothering me. I can't
Really?
imagine his mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, really though. Especially
But-
like what you've done, like not even just for the team, but just in general. Like
You know,
for
I'm
the
not
league,
a
like,
Chris Paul fan.
Oh
so
man.
You're not?
No,
Why not?
I
I'm
really think Chris Paul is a dirty player.
I do. And
Why?
I've said that on the podcast before. Nothing that he's just done that stands out to make him a dirty player. It's just, that's just the sixth sense. I don't know.
I don't
I've
know.
never been a Chris Paul fan.
Really?
Yeah.
I want him to win when I'm sad he didn't win.
And nothing against his play because I think he can play. And
I mean,
knows
he
the
spoke
game.
out for players and everything.
Yes,
It's
from
more
that
of a-
aspect. Yes, but it's just
On court tactics, you don't rock with it.
it's
Yeah.
just
I
But I think
I
it's more that
describe
old
it.
school thing too.
Yeah,
like,
like-
you gotta think like back in the day, you train ref don't see it, it don't count.
Yeah.
You know, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, type stuff.
Yep.
You know,
Yep. And I do think going back to Bron now, I'm a Bron fan, but I'm also a realist. I know Bron could not have played back in the day. Them bad boy Pistons.
no, not with that aggression.
No, he too soft. NBA
The
players today are
physicality.
too soft. Yeah, that
Yeah.
physicality, they couldn't have handled it back in the day. Not at all.
Yeah,
What you got to say? Yeah.
I think it's the flip side. Like flip side is like that era couldn't play now because
Oh,
the
yeah.
agility and the
Exactly.
athleticism
then the way
and
the
stuff like
game-
that.
Then the way the
It's
game
a
has
double.
expanded.
Like I think if players in this era played, then they lose just because you gotta understand the game that you trying to play with all that athleticism and agility and that in the air game and the 3-ball game you trying to play. Number one, they didn't have the 3-ball. We going back
Yeah.
far enough. But even if you go when they had a 3-point line, you know they changed rule now for the follow through on the
Yep.
foul. Like you gotta imagine that's not a rule then.
Yep.
So you got somebody that can contest you completely different, check you completely different before you get set up for your shot. Or if you a player in the post like the rough housing down there,
Yes.
I don't think they'd be able to adjust to
Adjust
that. But again, on the flip side, those guys that they call now the plumbers, those guys couldn't come now. They couldn't keep up. They run them to death. They athletically hit them with moves that they couldn't keep up with defensively.
Facts.
So I think each era respectively wins in their era.
I do feel though there are some players that you can take today.
And play back then. I agree with you.
Like-
Yes,
I agree
yes.
with you.
There
like-
are some.
I'm not.
I feel like
I'm
I
not.
can take Jokic now
Jokic-
and take him
Jokic,
back
yes.
in. And, man,
Man,
Y'all,
You
Jokic just be out there.
But he
la, la,
different,
la,
though.
but he
You
doing-
drop-
yes,
different, though.
Yes.
You drop.
He different though.
Yes.
And also he's not, and I don't mean no harm when I say this. Maybe I do. He ain't an American basketball player.
he's not.
He's not.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
not. But
A lot of, that's the thing. American basketball players have gotten away from that rough origin of basketball. If you take Jokic and them back home, they still play that.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. So then let me ask you this, because if you're saying that Jokic, who grew up playing in quote unquote the era that you say the plumbers was in,
Yeah.
but he can come over here to the United States with these young guys and play to the caliber he is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Then do that mean them plumbers can come and beat them young guys then?
I feel
Because
like
Jokic is a plumber.
I feel like some of them can.
That's
I
a
feel like
skilled
I
plumber.
see like it's
Them were
it can-
skilled plumbers.
Nah.
I feel like it can go. It's both. It can go both ways. Cause you know, with some players back then, you know, they had that one move, you know, that like couldn't nobody stop.
Right.
But it was also players back then that like was cold. Like they were just
Right,
more
like-
skilled than other players.
Yeah,
you know,
legit.
they came into the league changing the game with those crossovers.
Right.
With the twin leg. It may
Right.
not be as fast, but it's still
But
the
they
same
had
move.
it.
Exactly.
Right.
So, you know, they still can come in and adapt to the game, you know.
Yeah.
At the same time, they still had their skill.
You just got more from this era that can play back then.
I got a question for
Like
y'all.
who you got other than Jokic then?
Other than
Giannis.
Yeah, I would say
You can
Giannis.
drop Giannis in
I feel
any
like you
era.
drop
He gon'
Giannis in
he
there.
gon' he gonna
because
be
he plays
Giannis.
inside. Like if you even
Again,
if you
not
take him
American.
back- Huh?
Again, yeah, to your point.
Not American.
Okay,
And-
but okay.
and-
but
Give me
I-
an American.
And
I understand.
and
And-
and
Who?
and
Anthony
I don't think so.
It depends
man.
on
I
what-
think
it
his
depends
I
on
think
what
his
time
job
frame.
he could talk with him and
I'm telling you, I feel like
I feel like it depends on what time frame you throw, how far back you
what
go.
era? What we go?
Because I feel like if you throw in there with like when who I'm thinking, who else this when you say? I don't know. Let me think.
Let's just say Jordan era.
Jordan era.
Yeah. 90.
Not
Now,
early
give me
Jordan.
that. Give
Not
me give me that.
No.
I'm
bad
thinking
boy
maybe that
Pistons.
Laker era, like that Magic Laker era
He could-
when they won that little stint. Maybe he could play in there
When
somewhere.
you say Jordan era, I'll say the second 3P.
Okay.
The second 3P
The
era.
second 3P, I can,
I
agree
can
with
see on
that
second
era.
3P
Yeah.
era.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and but
I
that was
agree.
that was their weaker 3P. Yeah, so
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But I can't say you throw him in there with the bad boy Pistons era. And he
No.
still thrive. I can't
No.
say.
Ah.
Like I said,
no.
talking-wise,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but then again, he played against the bad boys, talking wise. I say they ate him alive, and he
Ah.
curdled him up
Different.
into a ball. That's what I'm saying.
American wise, I can't.
You can't name an
confidently
American.
Say, think of an American player.
You
that
can't.
Because and like it's crazy we say that because a long time ago we were talking about episode and it was Coach K from Duke and Gino
Oh yeah.
from UConn and they was and Coach K was like European players or he was like he think they should get rid of AAU in America because overseas European players practice 6 days out the week and play that set and just play one day. They get them all that time to train and improve their skills, but here in America you playing. You play eight
and then
games
like
in 3 days with no practice.
I've talked to some coaches, like some mentor coaches of mine, like when I'm coaching about like school ball in the summertime, what's the best approach to get ready for the season?
Yeah.
And I have some that say, go play as many games as you can.
Nah.
Go play as many as you can, as many as you can.
A lot of coaches, the old coaches, do still have that mindset. The more you play, the better you gonna get. You gotta play.
Go play in this. Go play down there. Go play down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And pack your summer full of games. You know what I'm saying? To build chemistry in this and third. You know, so you have those people that really do truly more again American ball that like that training style.
But see, me, my father me a control, but me like. Yeah, you say that, but at the same time,
which I don't like it. Just to put that.
I feel, but they still gotta have some type of fundamental being taught. Like,
exactly, that's where I disagree.
You just can't throw them out there and say, "Here, go play." And they gonna grow as a team, cause they gonna grow and find out, like figure out each other how they play. But even if you don't have no skill, you can't go out there and say,
and then like,
play.
Before I started coaching school ball, like I was doing AAU, and like I say, what I didn't like about that is like. I give you a prime example without putting no names in it. And in the car, I tell you name because you're going to ask.
Glad you know.
But I had an AAU team, and this is my thing. A lot of kids that play AAU play on teams where all you do practice is you come in, you might not even scratch. You come in, shoot a couple shots, pick your team, scrimmage. Go home, play on the weekend. That's what you do. Well, for me, that wasn't the case. My practices were structured like a real practice.
Exactly.
We working on fundamentals. We working on our game. We working on improving our skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, are we working on fundamentals like y'all three? No. Most AAU kids that play, we can do some more advanced style stuff, but it's still fundamental. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly, because you still have to get it.
It's tiers. You see what I'm saying? It's you're just stacking on to your fundamentals. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I had some kids that was playing on the AAU team, and I had a couple kids that was on another AAU team that thought they may want to play with us. So they came to a couple of practices. But they was like, oh, no. Like, nah, this ain't what I signed up for.
Yeah.
I thought we were coming in the script, you know.
And I think that hurts kids, too, because, like, when you get on each level you go is foundation. You have to build that solid foundation. And if I'm not showing you the fundamentals, just have you out here scrimmaging, not showing you why the ref called a travel on that, or why that basket didn't count, or why he called a foul, that's gonna hurt you in the long run. You see what I'm saying?
And then like even when they scrimmage and you like just let them do what they want to do, a lot of people be surprised by how many kids lack knowledge of the rule book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Simple things in the rule book. So you sit out here scrimmaging going against the rule book, and now they start throwing all these rules at you that you had no idea about.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah. But I got one more question for y'all before we leave basketball. Who your GOAT? It could be Jordan, Bron, Kobe, whoever. But who is your GOAT?
My personal GOAT?
Yeah.
My favorite player of all time is Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett?
Yes.
Wow.
I knew that was his answer.
That's and a lot of people don't like, but nah, that's my GOAT.
Kevin Garnett.
Nobody
ever said Kevin
That
Garnett.
it just the way he approached the game, the way he played it, and just he only won one and this, that, and the third, but like the teams that he had, man, he took them. You know, he did his thing with there.
Never heard anybody.
Yeah, that's my.
Never heard nobody say that.
That's my dog, man. I rock with Ticket.
I like
well, y'all gonna hear it twice. So my men's is Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Then women's will be Candace Parker, just because.
Okay.
Like my era of growing up, like she was like I was with her from Tennessee, like all the way, you know.
Okay, so that's good, great transition to WNBA. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you think age is gonna pass her? At her
Yes.
level of greatness?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Then that's my second
That's your
right
second?
there.
Okay.
Age okay.
I just
She made me change. I used to be a Sparks fan all the way up until Candace was gone. I was like, man, I want to stick with them, but I guess kind of like you.
Yeah.
Like, I was a Candace fan, so
Yeah.
Candace ain't here no more, you know. And I was like, man. And I was like, man, do I go with Phoenix because Taraji's still here or something?
Yeah.
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 Do I do that? But, like, Asian them kind of, like, when they came in, after that, I was like, I started, like, picking up on them, and I liked them. And then when they got Becky, because, you know, she played when Candace did.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, I'm
Yep.
like,
Yep.
yeah, I'm liking all of this, like, all this. So
Who yours in WNBA?
Her time got cut short for personal reasons, but Maya Moore.
Okay.
That's my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I vouch for Maya very highly. You know.
I like Maya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think, sticking with the WNBA, of course, the game is growing. I mean,
yes,
It's
I love
beautiful.
it.
These little young girls coming up.
I love it.
I'm loving it. Fly J, Malaysia.
I'm loving it.
I mean, like, and I'm just gonna tell y'all, I am SEC biased all the way. And no matter what the sport is, I just think the SEC is the best. But like,
I'm a South Carolina fan too, though.
so how can you go against Dunn?
You know, that's what. Yeah, I was say I just can't.
But
It's hard to
What
beat
you
her.
think about what's
It's hard
her
to beat
name?
her.
Malaysia.
What you think about her going to LSU?
Me personally, I feel like if you was gonna leave to go do the same thing, you should stay.
Exactly. That's not because she's still coming off the bench at LSU, and she's gonna
Right.
be doing that at South Carolina.
So that, and with that, because everybody been questioning like, why? Because
Why?
like you said, if you're doing the same thing, why? I think, me personally, I think it's coaching style preference.
I did say I think it was some internal stuff going on
Like,
that we didn't know about.
Because I
Yeah.
think the difference is like, I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, I feel like when she first got to South Carolina, if she did study Dawn's game, she was like, this is the coach for me.
yeah,
If she watched her play in that when she played,
Yeah.
because their games got some similarities.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So this is it for me. But when I get here, I have the coaching Don, won several championships Don, know how basketball needs to be played Don, and maybe the way Don played in her era and the way you play right now, we got to figure out how to tone that down and how to fix that to be a championship style play.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think she cared for that. And I think in LSU, Kim is more that, hey,
raw in your face.
you know what I'm saying?
Now see,
We just if you want to go out there and get buckets, get buckets. But I think the misconception for Malaysia is Kim has used that same style and won a championship.
Yeah.
So she's also seen on the back end somebody that you quote unquote say this freestyle play and this fun and high unorthodox thing don't work, but they doing it.
They
Yeah.
doing it, yep.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought about it like that, but that does take a toll into it as well. Cause like I said, Kim, she gonna let you play free. If you want to go out there, iso ball, go get a bucket. Okay, we the one.
And she
Yeah.
right there.
Get that bucket.
So you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I like, I guess we done transitioned to college basketball. I love women's college basketball, and they got Fly J down there. She doing her thing.
Yeah.
But I know y'all weren't able to watch the game Thursday because y'all was at Ole Miss.
Right.
But the South Carolina Louisville game, baby, Dunn, I was about to blow a gasket. I know Dunn.
I seen the
was,
score and I was like, I need to go back.
It was This is not the same South Carolina team we used to.
I know it's
and
not.
I know it's early in the season, but this is not the team we used to.
And which I was
This is not a regular Dunn State
no,
team.
because I was prepared for that. Because you got to think, with her leaving, injuries,
Yep.
even with legal troubles and
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
like it wasn't gonna be. She gonna have to pull a rabbit out the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Dunn, she gonna definitely figure it out. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, she's just a great coach, great resume. Who your team in women's college basketball?
I'm gonna just stick with my answer from the other night, Notre Dame,
Oh
because
my gosh.
yeah,
Let it go,
hey,
man.
just because of
But
hey,
now-
So
Let
how do you
it
feel
go.
about Olivia Miles leaving last year?
Where's she at now?
TCU? Yep.
I'm not gonna get on here in front like I'm just the biggest dub.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, Hannah caught my eye. Like I love the way she plays, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Don't worry,
Yeah.
y'all. I'm finna bring them into
Yeah, like, you know-
the women's college world and the Ole Miss women's. By the end of the season,
Yeah.
Because I'm
right.
look,
He
hey, I'm
gonna be
telling you at the game, like in the atmosphere, I peek over at them,
I was enjoying
just
myself. I
catch
ain't
them.
gonna
You know
lie.
what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a-
uh-huh.
But like she experienced the basketball part of Ole Miss. I've experienced the football part. She hadn't
Yeah.
experienced the football part.
Yeah,
So
and see now, which I'm only which I won't
Yeah,
front that.
she
I'm
not.
a Ole Miss women's basketball fan.
That's it.
That's it. Where it stopped.
Yeah, I
That's it.
feel
And
you.
I feel you. I'm a Mississippi State fan.
Yeah, like, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
You know?
When it come to Yo and the team she's put together,
Yeah.
and the teams before, like that's my thing. For me to be a Mississippi State fan and come in to Oxford, and I came to a game and I was like, okay, I kind of like what she's doing.
Yeah.
And then come back a couple times, like, okay. And now all of a sudden, one of my kids bought me an Ole Miss. I got my first Ole Miss T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah.
Okay, before
that's
we
hard.
end this show, y'all, we got to talk about it. The football rankings, they done came out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
College football rankings.
What are they, 6?
Yeah, Ole Miss 6.
Oh, Miss 6. Bama got in.
They got in.
Yep.
Bama got in.
Number 9.
Bama got
Ooh.
in. And then it just came to my phone. Notre Dame declines to play in bowl games after missing college football playoff. What y'all think about Bama getting in? After that, hey, Bama played horrible.
Yeah, they did. They
last
got.
night.
They got.
Well, I don't. It's not that I necessarily haven't thought about them getting in, just because at the end of the day, I feel like,
They Bama.
yeah,
It's the
they Bama, and
politics part
then
about it.
Politics,
Mhm.
then back end of it, like I'm thinking long term, them getting in really, I don't feel like it's gonna too much affect anything
Okay.
unless they just do something.
Because they got OU.
You know what I mean?
They got OU.
My personal feeling why they let Bama in, ratings.
Yeah.
Ratings.
Exactly. That's what I said.
It's
business.
it's
Yeah, that's
business.
what I'm saying.
It's still a
That's what I
business.
don't think
Yeah.
long term.
It wasn't because they were that good. It's
It's a business.
it's a business.
Yeah, like-
People tune in to watch Bama win.
Yeah.
A lot of people tune in praying that they lose.
Yeah.
So
So-
Bama is like the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
Exactly. Like you,
Yeah.
you can't be a college football player for that Alabama.
exactly, it don't
Yeah.
it don't sound right.
It
Alabama not in there.
People
What?
talk about Bama the same way. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I talk about Cowboys just as much as a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's politics.
it's
the
politics.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
money.
because like I said, win or lose, you getting that money from Bama
Yeah.
being in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just them viewerships, like you said, the people tuning in, people making bets.
Bets
on
on-
the
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Because they're
so-
not going to affect the outcome.
Exactly.
But Ole Miss, they did get in at number 6. They
Okay.
played Tulane
Yep.
first round in Oxford.
Yep. December 20th.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go and say Ole Miss probably will 99.9% win that game. Second round, they gonna have Georgia, and I can say I ain't sure Georgia gonna beat them this time.
No, I'm gonna say the Ole Miss. They
Hey,
gonna. I feel like
I actually have hope in it.
I do too. I feel like it's-
I can see Ole Miss upsetting Georgia in this second
Yeah,
round.
and
Me
then
too.
I'm not even a fan,
yeah,
so
me either, but
I can see
it, but it's good for ratings. The
Yeah.
Cinderella story,
And then
Langley.
I think
Lane,
it'll
yeah.
be good for
Yeah.
Mississippi, good
Yep.
for like the
Mississippi in
campus,
general,
the campus in
yeah.
general. Like I think it'd be
But
cool
I
though.
do feel Ole Miss will win definitely at a neutral site too.
Yeah.
And then you know something in which I'm putting this out there into the world. I know that the football players and stuff can't talk right now about anything.
Yeah,
But me and Tay was talking about we really would want to sit down and talk to some of the players about
yeah.
their mental, because I can't imagine
Yeah.
being in this high right now while at the same time dealing with so much stuff.
Facts.
I feel like it's not fair to them because you took
Yeah.
you took the light away from them.
Yeah.
What they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, you coached, but like you.
Yeah.
And then also not only that, from the mental aspect of it, like you got some guys who only came to Ole Miss
Because
because
of
of
you.
Lane Kiffin, and now you done left them high and dry.
Yeah.
You
Open
know?
lip.
Yeah, and I feel bad whether that's a freshman, I've sit here and I've come put my hopes of my 4 years on you,
Exactly.
or a senior and I've been here with you my whole time.
Exactly. So
You know.
that's definitely an episode for y'all. I mean,
Yeah.
Cause it's a lot, man. And like you said, during this time where greatest record ever
Man.
in school history, first time making the college football playoff, we at the ultimate high.
Yeah.
And you
But
go
you
and
know,
Go do that.
I say, and this is a message for the football team. My dad told me this the other day, talking about the pod. We was talking about just some stuff, and he was like, "When you on the right path, when you on the right track, that's when the devil comes."
yeah,
And so
yeah.
the fact that all of these distractions or whatever and this negativity is going on, it's for a greater purpose.
Yep,
It's to
yep.
distract you from the end goal. So don't let it. And if you don't let it, you'll see at the end
What it was meant.
what it was meant for.
But
You know?
y'all seen that Trinidad commercial with AT&T?
Uh-uh.
He making money off of this.
I ain't
Like,
see it.
okay, in the commercial, I just saw it. My first time seeing it was last night during the SEC championship. But he made a commercial with AT&T, and he was like, they was like, you're entering the portal? And he was like, yes, I'm entering the portal. And I just want to announce that I'm going to get the new iPhone 17. like he's making money off of this, right? And I was like, whoever his Asian market,
they did
Smart.
that.
way to
Yeah.
capitalize.
Yeah, for
off
sure.
of it. Yeah.
Thanks, for sure,
Yeah.
man, for sure. But you got any more questions?
I don't. I'm glad y'all reached out. I have learned a lot.
Thanks.
I'm interested. Y'all definitely have gained a subscriber in
Thank
me.
you.
We appreciate it.
Because I think what y'all doing is very much needed for. I keep saying our community, but for everybody, you know. But keep going.
Well, we
Keep
got you. We appreciate y'all having us,
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate y'all for coming to be on the show, man. And like we do for every show, y'all can just shout out y'all social media, where the people can find y'all videos at for all the viewers and everything, and just anything else y'all would like the people to know. Any shout outs like that?
Okay, well, every social media we have is Hoops and Headspace. So if you want to see us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, any of that, all of it's Hoops and Headspace. For some reason, like I don't know why Instagram's been like that. I try to change my name to like yours, but it won't. Anyway, my personal stuff, JRock3234 for Instagram. TikTok, mine is Hoops and Headspace. My personal Facebook, of course, is my name, my government. I don't do like some people, you know.
Yeah.
I can't have the 13 names. Then, like, shout-outs, I want to shout out our support system, my mom, my dad, you know, the rest of my family, Tay, his folks. His folks have been bringing me in, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been with him forever, so I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all for the opportunity.
Appreciate you for coming down.
All that, so that's what I got.
I'm gonna just copy and paste, you know what I'm saying? Not just playing, but like she said, I appreciate our day ones, our support system. I appreciate Jada for everything that she does, because like I said, she does a lot for us. She is the heart and the engine that runs Hoops and Headspace, and we appreciate y'all for having us. But personal, I'm just give y'all one. Instagram, Hoops and Headspace Tay. That's my Instagram.
His TikTok is Tay.
Honestly, I don't,
830.
something like that. Yeah.
Tay Gray, it's Tay Gray 830.
Yeah. Shout out to
I
830.
think I said it because you didn't know it. That's what it was.
Yeah. Shout out to 830 though. That's
yeah,
where.
it's Tay Gray 830.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for coming down and being on the show. Appreciate you for contacting me, man. It's been a great episode.
Man, we appreciate y'all.
Get up with y'all next week and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ready to get in them heads.
Yeah.
Network,
Yeah.
network, the
Yeah.
connections you make. I
Yeah.
mean, it's all about networking.
It
and
is.
connections. I mean, and again, thank y'all for reaching out. I mean, because when Solomon told me about it, I was like, okay, but you
Yeah.
know, you never know. So
Yeah.
Another thing we do for I guess we let them sign anyone that let them
Okay.
sign.
Okay.
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 Whether it's we can do the B, whatever one you want to sign.
Bet.
All right.
Okay.
I got one question, Jada. I think she forgot. The manager that graduated, Jada
Yeah,
wants to
hey.
know.
Yeah, you said we get to do shout outs.
Yeah.
As an Ole Miss fan, I have to give a shout out. As Ole Miss women's basketball, he graduated last year. He used to like do the sweeper, but like with love, passion, and intensity.
Was it the women?
Yes, he do men's and women's. White guy,
Now, I know who you talking about. I know exactly.
like intensity,
I cannot
like
say
love,
he
passion.
always-
Yeah,
I know exactly.
like,
what
bro.
you're talking about. See,
Yeah, as an
like,
Ole Miss fan, like, bro,
he worked with the. I know
imagine
exactly.
had he been there, bro. Hey, him, and it's an older guy that works like, you know what I'm saying, in the stands, but he normally works the floor.
Yeah.
I love him. He stays like dancing, energetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I know
like
exactly
as a
what you're talking
fan,
about.
yeah,
He-
shout out to them
he be
too.
like security guard
Yeah,
with the fence.
shout out to them
I know
too.
exactly what
As
you're
a
talking about. Yeah,
fan,
facts.
old dude that graduated, like I said, if y'all can get him, yo, bro. Hey, I don't mean no harm. Can't nobody do it like you,
Yeah,
bro.
nah.
Can't nobody do it like
He
you.
really a men's manager, but like he be
Yeah.
trying, like he be wiping the floor
Yeah.
with the guy. He come
Yeah.
on, you know,
Yeah.
he be
Can't nobody do it like you, bro. Ever.
yeah, like I said, y'all could just sign whatever
Bet.
you want to let it before we close it out. Yeah, just move the microphone. You good before we close it out? Let me, yeah, y'all. Hey, y'all go tune into their podcast, man. Hoops and Headspace, you know.
They
we
doing a
talking
good
about
thing,
it. Hey,
yes.
they grinding, man. I want to come up. Yeah, just find the empty
See, my
space.
mama said to get a signature because one day you gonna need it.
Yeah, see? Look.
Already, I've been at it.
No, you do yeah, though.
Oh.
But yeah, you just find an open space.
But you look, like Solomon just said, all our BeDifferent Podcast fam, y'all go follow and subscribe. Y'all on YouTube?
Yes, ma'am.
And subscribe to them on YouTube. Hoops and Headspace. They got young people doing some great things with these. Y'all know we all got mental issues. Let's go talk about it and get fixed.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, man, we do it in a manner, man. We don't point fingers or nothing. Like I said, none of that. We ain't trying to. We just want you to, you know what I'm saying, see some messages, hear some messages, and maybe they can apply to you. You know.
All right.
But before we get out with this show, man, everybody know I do the BeDifferent quote of the week for each episode. For the quote for this episode is every step counts, even the smallest progress is still progress. Keep moving forward.
What did we just say?
Boy, I like that there.
Count the small
Hey,
stuff.
you'll send me that when we leave.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, appreciate
I
that
got you.
one.
I send it to
I
you.
Can't
can
give
see
me
it
no
now. He
isms.
gonna send me in the middle of the night or
Yep.
something.
Come on.
But hey, man, till next time, man, we appreciate y'all tuning into the BeDifferent Podcast, Hoops and Headspace, man. But before we get out with this episode, it's host Solomon.
I'm Toya.
Tay.
I'm Jada.
All right, y'all remember, be different.